Hey guys, happy Thursday. So Thursdays, we'll have one power snatch at about 70%, and we'll do that one power snatch every 30 seconds for 10 minutes. So that'll be 20 power snatches. You won't have time to necessarily like build, which is fine. So we'll give you time at the beginning before we start the clock, but make sure it's a way that A, you can move safely, B, you can move consistently well. Framing it where we have 20 repetitions, right? Consistently well means that we always aim for full extension, and we want to catch it with strong arms and a partial squat, all right? Again, power snatch, one move from the ground to over our head, catching it in a partial squat. Hips low, chest high, eyes forward. Then we'll rest the remainder, and then the 30 seconds to come again, we'll do that. 30 seconds to come again, do that, right? If we're still learning the movement, maybe we just work on a muscle snatch every 30 seconds. If the coordination is, if the coordination with our hips are kind of off, right? Just work on a muscle snatch. Just get the bar above the head in one fluid motion. All right, guys, 70% should be really, really good. Go have fun, go get it. Hey guys, we made it to the conditioning component for our Thursday. So we have a 20-minute time cap, right? So it will be for time. And we want to start with a 200-meter run. Once we get back in, we'll do 25 overhead squats. We'll follow that with a 400-meter run. When we come back in, it'll get kind of dicey, right? We'll have 25 total bar. We'll have 20 hang power snatches. Then we'll have 25 total bar. We'll follow that up with a 400-meter run. Then we'll come back in and do 25 overhead squats. And then we'll do end the workout with a 200-meter run. So it's just kind of like a pyramid sandwich. So what happens is we come back in from our run. We want to execute our 25 overhead squats. We can squat snatch the first one, or typically when I got a high number of squats, I like to get the barbell on my back, get my hands exactly where I need them so I can kind of lock it in. So we want to go 25 overhead squats. We get done with that. Straight arms, barbells overhead, make sure the butt gets, the hips break with the knee, and then we kind of do that. Go back in, we want to come back, we got 25 total bar. Now total bar, we can do this a lot of different ways, right? With the total bar, the hips are open and the hips are closed. So anything that kind of yields that, if we're still developing that skill, we can do that. All the way from our basic sit-up, to our basic V-ups, to our knee raises, our swinging knee raises, our swinging leg raises, all the way up into the total bar. All right, so all of those are on the table. Your sit-up, is here. So that could be available for most athletes. That's too easy. We want to go to our V-ups. All right, so 25 of those. And here are hanging knee raises. That'll be good. Whenever we swing, we want to pick a barbell where our feet won't hit the floor, right? So for me, unfortunately, it'll be here. Swinging knee raises, right? Making sure we always demonstrate the control in the swing. And so now we have this swinging leg raise. I really love this one because it'll kind of, if done correctly, if we focus on opening the hip and closing the hip, it'll just be the next logical thing when we should progress, as long as the swing is solid and sound. All right? So we'll come here, we'll swing, swing, higher, higher, until we're just rocking the total bar. All right, again, the most important thing is train the skill. not the task. I'm highly confident most of us can get our toes to the bar, but without the skill, you will never progress. All right? So after we finish that total bar, we'll go 25 of those things, right? Take breaks. 20 hang power snatches. So we always want to establish the hang. Boom. Drop underneath. Drop underneath. Drop underneath. Once we get done with that, we got 25 more total bar. We go a 400-meter run. Then after the 400-meter run, we'll come back in. We'll do those 20 overhead squats, or 25 overhead squats, excuse me. Once we get done with the 25 overhead squats, we'll finish the workout with a 200-meter run, and you guys are done!